Civic Math Part 1 Halifax Results When Independence Became a Calculation. Hello everyone, this is Scitame Learning. Welcome to Civic Math, a series where we explore the 250th anniversary of the American founding, not just through history, but through numbers, because revolutions are not only emotional events, they're mathematical ones. They involve scale, probability, risk, thresholds, ratios, leverage. And today, we begin in an unexpected place. Not Philadelphia, not Boston, not even New York, but Halifax, North Carolina. April 12, 1776, 250 years ago. Before we talk about what happened there, let's talk about how big Halifax actually was. There aren't exact census figures for Halifax, North Carolina in 1776, but historians working with early maps, surveys, and local records give us a reasonable historical estimate based on the town size and settlement patterns. Estimated population around 1776. By late 1760s, Halifax had over 60 houses and was a significant local center for trade and government. By that measure, it was one of the largest towns in colonial North Carolina, though still small by colonial urban standards. Based on surviving evidence and later historical summaries, the town's population probably never surpassed 1,000 people during the colonial period, including around 1776. But historical estimate, the best historical estimate, Halifax town population in 1776, several hundred people, more likely less than 1,000. This includes local families living in town's grid of homes and shops, workers and tradesmen tied to river commerce and county government, possibly some enslaved and free black residents attached to households or businesses. Because precise colonial censuses do not survive, historians rely on surveys, house counts, descriptions in travel journals, later demographic modeling of similar colonial towns in North Carolina. Now let's compare that mathematically. In 1776, Philadelphia had roughly from 30,000 to 40,000 people. New York had roughly 25,000 people. Charleston, North Carolina, roughly about several thousand. So if we estimate, let's see, roughly Philadelphia had 35,000 people. And Halifax, North Carolina, about 800 people. By doing the math, let's do the ratio of 35,000 to 800 people. That's roughly 43.75. That means Philadelphia was 43.75 times larger than Halifax. In a town of fewer than 1,000 people, which is Halifax, We estimate about 800 people. Delegate, Delegates from that little town authorized independence from Great Britain before the Declaration of Independence was even written. That decision is known as the Halifax Resolves. The Halifax Resolves. Resolves. It was only about 80 words long. The Halifax Resolve, depending on how you read it, but on average, and historians agree that Halifax Resolves is roughly about 80 words long. Okay. The Declaration of Independence. Again, depending on how you read it, but historians agree that it's about roughly 1,337 words. And 80 words document written in a town of fewer than 1,000. Fewer than 1,000 people, authorized a political transformation that reshaped a continent. Impact is not proportional to population. Halifax was small in scale, but enormous in leverage. Over the next several weeks, we will explore the founding of the United States of America as a series of calculations, how population affected power, how taxation ratio fueled rebellion, how risk was distributed among 56 signers, how small committees shifted massive outcome, how war financing reshaped constitutional design, how probability and uncertainty shaped political courage. We will move state by state, event by event, decision by decision, not just asking what happened, but asking what was the equation, what was the threshold, what variable changed, because sometimes the small number in the system is the pivot point. And Halifax, North Carolina, a town of perhaps 700 or 800 people, more than likely less than 1,000 people, proved exactly that. Welcome to Civic Math, and let's begin.